What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are just getting started with our morning. We're getting kind of a late morning start. So I was just having some time this morning. I just wanted to just sit, chill, relax. So that's what I did. But now we have got to get started on our day. It's about 9:22, much later of a start than I normally do. So, got our breakfast going, so I'm going to do that. I'm letting it cool just a bit because it is really stinking hot. So we're going to go over here and turn on some Christmas lights because that's what I'm feeling like we need. Okay, so over here at the bar cart is where I keep my remotes. So I have that. This one is going to control, which one is it? That's all of this, which is super nice. Yes. Oh, and my elf is moving today. How is he moving? Huh, he's moving slow. He needs his morning coffee, but yep, he's moving. Okay, and then this one controls the living room. Yep, that's one. Oh, I forgot to turn on the dining room. This other remote controls the dining room. So that is there with all my messiness in there. So yeah. Okay, guys. We are done with breakfast. We are done with getting ready, like for the day, brush my teeth, no makeup, side braid. That's the nice thing about not going to a global gym is nobody cares what you look like. There's nobody here. So I got my pajama top shirt on, like we're ready to rock and roll. We're going to get a good weight pump on. Pre-workout is mixed. I'm still using Rise, just so you guys know, like I've been on this for, I think it's been a couple of months. So this is probably my last container that I'll go through with this one. And then I think I'm going to go back online on bodybuilders.com. There's one that I used to use. I need to look it up. I take pictures of like everything so I don't forget because like I can't think of it right now. But EVL, that's what it's called. EVL Nutrition. And the one it actually has a fat burner in it. Not that I want the fat burner, but like it's nice when you're like 10 minutes into your workout and you're soaked. Like I like that. So this will be my last one on this one, and then I'll go back to the other one and use that for a couple of months and just kind of flip-flop back and forth. So that's what I'll do with that. So put it in a cute cuppy because it makes it better for your workout. Like not really, but maybe. So yeah, so we're going to go do this workout, and I think we're going to spend the day doing some cleaning. You can come to the grocery store with me. I need to pick up some baked goods because I want to bake. So I'm hoping I can wrangle my 10-year-old into feeling like she's not too cool to bake with her mom. So yeah, we're going to do that today. So if that's something you want to see, then just keep watching Life with Jess. All right, guys, I'm just going to take a break for just a second, take a drink of my pre-workout because, you know, I'm thirsty. I'm getting a good sweat on and I'm enjoying it. I want to talk to you for a minute and just be very real. So I had to just catch myself for a minute because I was having a moment where I was kind of like letting myself feel bad. And I caught it quick because I was like, no, you know better than that. Like you are better than that. And you are more than this. So, for those of you that don't know, I used to train as a bodybuilder. I competed, I trained hard. I actually started training during COVID. I was already like, I had already been working out for years. But I started training as a bodybuilder when I was 178 pounds. And I will tell you, at 178 pounds, I thought I looked good and I felt good. I was just strictly going to the gym 6 days a week. I was eating better than I used to. But I wasn't eating the right foods. So we'll just say that. So I got with my coach, and I got introduced to bodybuilding. I only went to him to get a nutrition plan, to figure out like what things to eat. I didn't even know it was a nutrition plan at that point. I was just like, okay, you got to guide me in some way. Like, am I eating the wrong foods? What do I need to eat to gain the goals that I had for myself? So, and I left there completely signed up for a bodybuilding show. So it was not the plan, but yeah, I did it. So gosh, my face is itchy. But I trained really, really hard for that. Like, and I will tell you, if there's any other bodybuilders on this channel, and you're watching this, like, you can relate to this. Bodybuilding is a very selfish sport. Very, very self-centered, because you have to make it that. You know, like I said, other bodybuilders, I know you can relate to this. You live, sleep, eat, and breathe your nutrition, your training, and everything else goes to the wayside, including your family. Like, I'll be very real. My husband was the biggest supporter and cheerleader that I could ever have during that. Like, he saw and knew the goals that I had, and he was 100% supportive. Whatever you need, he made it happen. A lot of times, like, I was working third shift also when I was doing all of this. I worked at the gym, and so I would sleep all day and get up and do all the mom things that I needed to do. And I meal prepped, and I was at the gym by 7 o'clock, and I was training until I had to clock on at work at 10. And depending on what the workouts were at the time, sometimes I would cut myself off like at 9 o'clock so I could just grab a shower there at the gym, and then I'd go right into my shift, and I would work all night cleaning machines and detailing and, you know, setting up, you know, like tanning beds and like doing all the things, you know. And I will tell you, I was exhausted, absolutely exhausted. I was enjoying, my weight was dropping. And like I said, I was 178 pounds when I started out on the nutrition plan. And I dropped 50 pounds in 6 months. Yeah, like it was intense. The goal was for me to be 130 pounds when I got on stage. On the day of my show, I was 128 that morning. That's a significant amount of weight. So, and I will tell you, when I say I busted my booty for that, I busted my booty for that. Like, I worked hard, I trained hard. I sat and cried on the days that it was hard. The days that I was like not feeling my feels, I was like, man, this workout's hard. I'm hungry. I was so hungry. Most of the time, like, you know, I missed out on barbecues. I missed out on, you know, suffering, like not having cake and ice cream at people's birthday parties, family parties, all the things. Like, you make sacrifices when you do bodybuilding. All that to say, I have this mental image in my mind of what I looked like when I was completely shredded and when I was, you know, training for that show. And it's very hard to get that image out of your mind, as that. So anyone that has ever like significantly lost weight, whether it's been for bodybuilding or whether it's just been, you know, you just had a goal to lose, you know, 20, 30 pounds or whatever it is. You get in your mind of like what you look like wearing that pair of jeans, or you was in that bathing suit, or, you know, whatever it is. And it's very difficult for me to get that image out of my mind. So I'm going to insert here the picture of what I looked like on stage. Okay, right here. Now, being this tiny was a lot of fun. I will tell you, I haven't been 130 pounds, 128 pounds since high school. You know, and even at that, I mean, I played sports all through school. So I was an athletic 130 pounds, very athletic. I was not tiny. So, I mean, I had muscle, but I was not, it was different. It was a different shape and a different look than this. So I will tell you, just now in my workout, I was beating myself up because I've taken 8 months off of doing my meal nutrition plan and hardcore workouts. I've just done casual workouts. I've done my cardio. my 3 times a week, my 40 minutes, 3 times a week. And I've done workouts that are not as high intensity because I'm not competing anymore. I don't need to do that. Like, I'm just doing it for health. So, and I just caught myself because I was like, man, I was like, you're struggling with this. Like, I'm using 20-pound free weights to do curls. Now, I will tell you, there was a point in my life when I was just starting out, I couldn't curl 20 pounds. I couldn't do it. The very first time my husband and I went to a gym and we went to free weights, I was like, yeah, there's no way. Like, I was using 10 pounds and I was struggling. So, I will tell you, I just beat myself up for half a second because I was like, why are you struggling with this? And then I let myself have a moment. It's like, you know what? You're kind of starting over, and that's okay. Because here's the important, don't worry about the fact that you're starting at a low weight. Like, for me, this is low. Like, I'll tell you, like, when I had left the gym, 20 pounds is a low weight for me. Like, I mean, I was curling 35 and 40 pounds before I quit the gym. And I was quite happy with it. Like, I mean, like, I looked good. I felt good, you know. Yeah, I mean, I was enjoying it. But, you know, I was like, the important thing is not to focus on, man, I messed up. Like, I should have kept going. That's not the point. Okay. What is important is the fact that you didn't stay where you were. You chose to start again. You chose to get back up. And that's what I want to encourage you, because I just had to encourage myself and be like, you know what? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares that you have a muffin top? Who cares that you have, guys, look, I want to explain. I'm going to be very real because that's just who I am. Like, this used to be solid muscle. This, like that is sagging. And I was beating myself up because I'm like, you shouldn't have that. You know what you look like. You know what your potential is. You know, and you're right. I know what my potential is. I know what I did look like, but I don't want to look like that anymore. I just want to be healthy. I just want to be healthy for me. I want to be healthy for my family. And it's okay to fall off the wagon. Okay, so regardless of what gyms tell you, a coach tells you, a nutritionist tells you, your family member tells you, it's okay to take a break. Here's the important thing. Don't let your break be your permanent, okay? Like, don't let your break be your permanent outcome. Don't let your break, take a mental break and a physical break if you need to, but don't let it become permanent. Okay? If that means easing back into it, do it. If you're a person that you can flip a switch and be like, okay, it's go time, let's do this, then it's go time. Let's do this. Let's get this done. So, and I can do that pretty easy, but I will tell you, I'm struggling with weights. I'm struggling, and I wasn't okay with it. Like, I was like, no, this is not okay. But here's the thing, give yourself some grace. Okay. Give yourself grace and let yourself just enjoy the process. It is okay to struggle. It is okay for the workout to be harder than you remembered it being the first time around or the last time. It's okay. It's okay. You can do this. You just have to start. That's the important thing. You just have to start and be consistent. You don't have to say, okay, don't make an unrealistic goal. Don't be like, okay, I watched a YouTube video and I watched this person, they have this workout routine and they get up every morning at 4:00 in the morning and they get started and they do this and they do this. And that's what's worked for them. But I will tell you, they did not get up one morning and say, I'm going to do this at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm going to be consistent about it. I bet you anything that they failed. They was like, oh, okay, I did this for 2 weeks. I'm going to keep going. And then they had a morning where they're like, I really need to sleep in and I'm going to sleep in. And they probably beat themselves up for that because at that point, we're just like, we screwed up. Like we did. No, your body said you need to sleep today. And that could be because the night before you didn't have good sleep. It could be you had a sick kid that you were dealing with all night long. It could be like the previous day before you was at work all day long and it was a really, really tough day and you just need rest. And that's okay. That's okay. So I don't want to make this a big, long, whatever, but I just want you guys to realize, like, you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to strive for perfection. You just have to make up your mind to say, I'm going to do this and do this to the best of my ability. But I will say, if you fail, it's not because you didn't get up and get your workout in. It's not because you didn't succeed on the thing that you said you were going to accomplish. It's not that. You just need to rest and try again tomorrow. And that's okay. Okay? So we're going to keep going with this workout. I'm going to get some more shoulder pumping going on. I'm going to get this cardio in because I was like, oh, I could do without cardio. No, I'm going to make myself do it. So if you don't have 40 minutes to commit, but you got stairs in your house, take some laundry up and down the stairs. Okay? If you don't have, 40 minutes to walk, it's okay. It's okay. Get a sack of potatoes. Just get a sack of potatoes and just do some overheads with sack of potatoes. You got a gallon of milk in your fridge? Put it in front of you and just go up. Guys, you can use anything in your house. You don't have to have weights. You really don't. When I didn't have weights, when I first started out, before I ever walked into a gym, I used stuff in my house. Yeah, I just used stuff in my house. Like, we had stairs. I used to run up and down the stairs. And then when I would get tired, I would walk up and down the stairs just to keep going. It's about just starting and just keep going. That's all that it is. Start and just keep going. And then repeat. They always say rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. Repetition. That's how you get good at something. That's how, just like tying your shoes. How did you learn how to tie your shoes? You did it over and over and over again. That's what it's about, guys. Don't give up. Don't give in. Just do the best that you can. And if you miss the mark that day, try again tomorrow. It doesn't mean you have to settle and say, oh, I'm not going to keep up with this because I messed up. I didn't get my cardio in. I didn't, do the thing I said I was going to do. Oh, I got really tired and so I couldn't finish that last set. So what? So what? You're the only one that is judging you. You're the only one judging you. I will tell you, I'm not doing this platform for me. I'm not. I thought that if I could be on here and I can encourage people, then I'll get on here and I'll encourage people. And I'm telling you that you are worth it to do this for you. You are worth it to make your mental health a priority, to make your physical health a priority, and you can do this. You can do this. You just got to tell yourself, if all that you need is just to get on here and be like, I just needed to hear somebody say it, I will be that girl for you. I will be that girl for you. So if it means, like, if you message me and be like, hey, I'm struggling today, I don't care if I'm in my pajamas. Look, I'm in my pajama top. I'm in my workout pants, my pajama top. I just slipped my shoes on. I will tell you the biggest thing that will help you: put your workout clothes out the night before. That way, when you get up in the morning and you see it, you're like, oh, it's already ready for me. All I got to do is put my shoes on. That's the biggest key. Put your shoes on. You got this. You can do this. All right, let's finish this workout. workout's done. That was a good one. I was really enjoying that. So we are going to make up our protein shake. So since today was a workout day, training day, whatever you want to call it, I get to do 2 scoops of protein, which is awesome. Okay, so we're doing 2 scoops of protein powder today. This is my protein. It is double rich chocolate brownie. Yeah, digging that today. So mix this right up. We are going to get going on washing some dishes. We're going to clean up the house. And I'm feeling like I want to do my BCAAs yet. If you didn't follow me on the first video, I'll show you what that is right quick. So my BCAAs is, I think that one is also by Rise. Let me double check my trusty little drawer here. It is by Rise. Orange pineapple, guys, seriously, it's like a tropical sensation. Like, it is so good. So good. And it reminds me of summer. Like, why? It almost reminds me of like going to Disney and getting a Dole Whip. Like, if you're my people, you're my people. So you know exactly what I'm talking about. But we're going to get some things done before the grandbaby gets here and tears it all up, because you know that's a good time. I appreciate if you guys have stuck around this long. If you need questions, comments, tips, tricks on the whole workout thing, feel free to message me, guys. All right, so we're gonna finish up the protein drink. It's pretty good. Does taste like a chocolate brownie. So we're going to get some cleaning done, get some dishes done for sure, because I need this whole area to be clean and organized. My family has left droppings of things around. So we're gonna do some cleanup. I need to make some banana bread today, and yeah, we're gonna get some baking done and just do some fun things around the house. So keep on watching, guys. I had a nice, enjoyable workout today. Got some baking done, dishes done. Didn't make it to the grocery, but I can tackle that tomorrow. So just had a nice bubble bath, so I'm nice and relaxed and ready to go to bed and start another day tomorrow. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. And thanks for being with This Life with Jess.